Hello friends, welcome back to day 7 of birthday week recommendations, which means today is my 31st birthday. So, happy birthday to me. Today we're going to be talking about what I always say is my favorite trope, and then going through my shelves, and I was like, I don't own a lot of books with that trope in it. So, maybe I need to reevaluate what I say is my favorite. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about fake dating romances. So first, into the ones that I do not own. I have The Wild Heir by Karina Halley. This is in her Royals something standalone series. As he is a crown prince and he enlists the help of a princess from a country that's not very advanced in their thinking of women and their abilities. So he enlists her help and they pretend to be engaged, and she helps him kind of like calm him down. He's not like the crazy wild prince anymore, and he kind of helps her step out of the shadows that she's been forced into her whole life by the way that her country views the women. The other one that's kind of along the same vein is Hard Sell by Lauren Lane. This is in her 21 Wall Street series. I want to say it's book 2, but I don't remember that for sure. So this one is stockbroker. The hero is a stockbroker, and he's kind of a playboy, and I want to say one of his hookups like goes to the news about it. Something happens, and he's like, for PR reasons, he's got to appear settled down, and the only person that can help him do that apparently is the heroine who is in PR. If you're looking for a YA fake dating romance, I'm not going to need to talk about this much. To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. This was one where I watched the movie first because I didn't read these when they came out. So I watched the movie first and saw that it was a fake dating, and then I read the book series. So most people know what this is about by now. So we're gonna kind of move on. This next one is another that's a bit bantery enemies to lovers. The Risk by Elle Kennedy. This is in her Briar U series. This one is about Brenna, and she is a hockey coach's daughter who enlists the help of the captain of the rival hockey team to be her fake date. I want to say she was trying to get some type of news reporter job. But Jake, for every fake date that she needs help with, he like takes her on a real date, and so they kind of fake date, but not, because they are dating, because they do go on real dates. So I don't know, it's a whole thing. I really highly recommend this series if you like sports romances. Elle Kennedy's hockey books are definitely for you. A very funny rom-com that I need to read more in this series. Wait With Me by Amy Dawes. This is I don't know what the series is called, but they're basically like waiting room romances. So in this one, the heroine is a romance author, and she's got hit a bit of a writer's block. So, but one day while she takes her car into the tire shop to get a flat fixed, she has like a stroke of inspiration, and so I think it was for like months she snuck into this tire waiting room shop to write, to be able to finish her book. And one of the mechanics notices that she's always there and is like, what are you doing? So she basically tells him that she's hit this inspiration at their waiting room, and now she wants to write about a mechanic. So they fake date to help her like with ideas for her perfect boyfriend that she's trying to write. So if you want a book about writers, highly recommend. Like I said, there are more in this series. I think there's 3 more in this series, and I need to pick them up. The next one that I want to talk about is A Prince on Paper by Alyssa Cole. This is in her Reluctant Royal series, book 3, I want to say. This one is Naya and Johan, who Johan is a prince, but he's not the crown prince. So he always does these like wild things to get the paparazzi to focus on him and not his brother, who is the crown prince. And I forget exactly why a royal referendum threatens his brother's future. A fake engagement is the perfect way to keep the cameras on him. So they, yeah, he enlists Naya's help. I really want to say Naya, but I don't know if that's correct. He enlists her help to get that attention back on him from his brother. And yes, I liked this book a lot. I liked the series a lot. So, and finally, my favorite author, who I don't talk about enough on my channel, Cora Carmack. Book 2 in her Losing It series is called Faking It. This is Cade and Max Mackenzie. She is her her parents have arrived in town for a surprise visit, and she is like dyed hair, tattoos. She doesn't have this perfect boyfriend that she's been telling them about. And I want to say Kate like overhears that or something and like jumps in and surprises, and they're total complete strangers who pretend to date so that her parents will be off her back, I want to say, is what happens. Again, it's been a while since I read this, but Cora Carmack is my favorite, so like, yeah, I had to include her book at some point, and Fake Dating was the perfect chance because this is so. And that concludes my birthday week recommendations videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.